Today in studio, we are joined by Morden Magic's head competitive coach, Jen Martens. Jen, welcome here.
Thank you.
So yeah, talk about next week, Tuesday the 11th, what you're all doing to celebrate 35 years.
Okay, so it's our year-end display. We like to do a display every year to let the parents and anyone in the community who wants to come watch to see what the kids have worked on, trained all year. And this year we're just, doing a special thing with the fact that it's 35 years of Morden Magics. The club was established a few years before that, but they didn't have a name and they didn't have, their own equipment and stuff like that. So we're going with 35 years because that's when they got their name. And we just want to showcase all the competitive suits that have spanned those 35 years and acknowledge some of the key people in helping establish the club and stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite suit from the 35 years?
Well, of course, my suit I was there when the club, first started back in like 88. And so that was the first suit that I ever owned, and I graduated out of gymnastics before another suit ever came in. So gotta say I love the first one. And we have a new suit this year, and since I'm head coach, I got to kind of put a lot of input into what it looked like, and so it is based off of the first one. It's kind of a modern remix of the first one with more glam and gems now, because now all suits are about all the sparkle. I like the classic, athletic kind of look, and not all the glitz and glam. But when you go to all the competitions, there's not a single suit in sight without the glitz and glam. And now I realized if we hadn't done that, we would look a little plain compared to the others. And to see all the kids together, I think it's very tasteful. I think it looks really good.
Awesome. So how many suits will be in the fashion show then?
I think it's 9 different suits that we've had over the last 35 years.
What was the process like tracking all of those down, or was it not too hard?
It wasn't bad. For a while, I was the only one who had an original. I found somebody else who had one, but I basically just put it out on our social media and said, looking for old suits and old photos. And of course, everybody loves nostalgia. So as soon as you put it out there, people are like, oh, I have pictures and videos and stuff. So, I was able to grab some video just for my own interest of a display routine back in 95, I think it is, or something. It's awesome. The video quality, of course, is terrible, but I was then being able to show because I don't have a single photo or video of myself doing gymnastics. And so this person found this video, and there's me in it, and I showed my kids, and they were like, wow. So that's fun. It's like a blurry mess, but you can kind of make it out.
Yeah, everything doesn't have a camera like nowadays, eh?
Exactly.
What's going on with Morden Magics in the coming year? Is it's getting pretty big?
It is getting big, and we have a lot of high hopes for what the competitive program will look like for next year, and who we want to invite up from our rec program into our competitive program, which will make for very large numbers. And unfortunately, as of currently, we do not have the appropriate number of coaches to support that. So we are desperately looking for more coaches. So if anybody wants a job, they should come on, contact me. It obviously helps if you took gymnastics as a child and you kind of have a general idea, but anybody could learn to be a coach. We are, insured with Manitoba Gymnastics, and we follow a lot of their rules and guidelines, and so anybody who is going to coach has to take the weekend training program, and you have to become certified. So there is a lot of training. We also want to try to provide extra training and more training just for our coaches, and try to make the best club that we can. And yeah, so we are definitely looking for more coaches.
What was a favorite skill of yours when you were in gymnastics, and now what's your favorite to coach?
I've always been partial to the floor. I love, tumbling and all the things floor. As you get older and taller and bigger and heavier, sometimes things get scarier. So, doing cartwheels up on the beam is not always the most fun thing. It's a little terrifying sometimes. I definitely appreciate watching that stuff and coaching it as well, but I love the floor.
Awesome. Well, Jen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.